Hello and welcome back to another episode of Riichi Mahjong, playing Mahjong Soul, 4-player East today. Episode 51, a less exciting number than episode 50, but that's okay. We passed the threshold. We ended last episode on a third place, and to be honest, I'm letting everyone down. I really am. I'm letting everyone down. All the people rooting for me, like I need to perform better, because it's not variance. I've concluded that, you know, it's a coward's way out to blame it on variance. You know, like I gotta lock in and really play my best. And that's what I'm here to do in this East game. A short, sweet, and simple game that hopefully just win in the first hand and just like not worry about it. It's been so long since I've won on the first hand and then actually been in a good position the rest of the game. I feel like I've just been missing out. But it's not variance, it's on me. It's not me, everyone. It's anti-copium. Honestly, anti-copium is sometimes worse. Let's get rid of the 2 here. Let's hedge on the white dragon for fun, you know? Let's look at our hand. We have pair of 9s, 2, 3, 4, 5 with an extra 3, then a 7, 8, and then a 3, 4, 4. Interesting hand. We discard the 2. So yeah, hopefully we can get a first place and get back on track, because the rank points have been taking a nosedive. I just got to Adept 2 and we lost 3 games in a row, which is usually not the way you want to go about things. But we'll see how the luck's doing today. I mean, the first hand's always a bit tricky because it's a warm-up game. Oh, see, we hedge on the white dragon. Not too bad. 5. Let's discard the 4 here. It's our worst shape. I will open up my hand, but it just might be the case that the white dragon's going to be the pair, to be honest. Right? Don't need to cheat anything yet. Love to see that. We have 3, 4, or 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Let's discard the 9s, right? Because we're 1 away, and the 9s may just be our pair. And if we do end up calling the whites, I'll figure it out, you know? We'll figure it out. The white's probably going to be our pair, though. Let's just be honest here, because look, we have 2, 3, 4. Or, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. Then we're just looking for the 7, 8, and the 3, 4. These are good open-ended weights. And that's fine. And of course, the Dora can be accepted. Nice and quick, easy Riichi. That's what we like to see. So I recently played in person yesterday night. And it was the first time ever I got to play 2 games. The first game went by quickly, mostly because I happened to completely destroy my competition. I did get a dealer Hanuman to bust someone on South 2. So that felt good. Unfortunately for me, though, and my ego, I was playing with 2 people who really didn't know how to play the game. It was like their first or second time playing. Which, you know how it goes with these type of things. Like, okay, we're perfect 1 away. You know how it goes with these things. Like, sometimes it just doesn't happen. Well, I mean, sometimes, like, they just deal in. That's what happened. Like, they deal it. They dealt into me. They shouldn't have dealt into me. I think they dealt like a 5 into me or something. And that's just how it goes. We draw the white dragon. That's why I pick up the 3, because now we have a good weight. 6 and the 9 with the white dragons. I love this Riichi call. It's honestly, it's close to a half flush, but can't be too greedy. Sometimes you just got to take the good weight. And ideally we hit this, maybe hit an Oradora, and I'm really happy about myself. Boost to my ego. 13 tiles left. I guess if we do end an exhaustive draw, it's not the worst situation, but ideally we finish this hand out. Decent amount of tiles left. Although reading the walls, not being used by everyone, right? The 8s are gone. A lot of the 6s are gone. I am being chased. I mean, if fate wants to, I don't know, destroy me, they would just win a Patsu right now, but hopefully that doesn't happen. And I mean, you know what? I tempted fate. I said, you know what? They would just win a Patsu, and that's okay. It's not a Patsu, but it's 2 red 5, 3 Dora. It's a Hanuman. And you know, my only solstice is that I didn't get Rond in this situation. Maybe this will be a quick game. I don't know. I've been trying to do more East because it was a dealer Hanuman. I didn't even notice. I've been trying to do more East content because I feel like the shorter games, they lend a little better to the YouTube audience, you know, like it's not much, but I feel like shorter videos are a little easier to watch than sitting down for a big long video. Maybe you can disagree. If you really want to see some more longer content, let me know. I'll totally be willing to do so. Maybe when I first started, I would be a little bit more apprehensive, but now I've got some vocal training. I've been doing this every day. I feel like I can last more than an hour. Maybe with a few sips of water in between, but it's all good. I'll tackle the problem. But the short games, I mean, they're nice and quick, nice and easy. Anyway, so after I won this dealer Hanuman, just like we saw in this game, to bust someone, I went into this another table, and I went from probably the easiest table to the hardest table. This table is full of like the best people on the club. Like these are like tournament goers. Like, oh, what do we discard here? 8, 9. Let's discard the 9. Like, okay, arguably the 9 is not the discard, but this shape I really kind of want to help. The 1, 3, 5, right? I don't want to take away this shape. The 8 maybe just going to be their pair, right? And like, if we do get the 7, we're looking for the 6 anyway, right? So we don't necessarily need that. I don't know. This is when we're going to take apart the shape. Yeah, this hand's weird. This is the problem. Like, how am I supposed to make clean and concise judgments? I'm trying to tell the story. 2, 2, 3. I mean, obviously, I'd love to accept the 4. We have pair of 2s, 3, 4, 5, pair of 8s. It's also, I will start considering opening up my hand for an all simple situation, because if you look at the standings, second place is very close away. We're 1 Han away, 1,000 points away from second place, and an all simple hand with the red 5 would get us there. And I think I'm going to make that judgment, right? I think I'm going to make that judgment. We're going to discard the 6, right? The only problem is if I end up drawing the 1, right? But looking at this hand, it looks like it's going to be pair of 2s, hopefully draw the 4. Then we have triple of the 3 and then a 5, 6 wait. And I mean, that's the most ideal situation. Unfortunately, one of the 4s is gone, so it's a bit of a pipe dream, but what can you do? The 1 comes down and like, it's not happening, man. I don't have a win condition. It's gone, unfortunately. Right? And I'm not happy about accepting the 1 either, because one of my, like, I'm just going to take the 1, 2, 3 and just have the 5 sitting there. Now we can chi with the 3, 4, 5. And we're really happy on this way. So our dreams did come true a little bit. Hopefully we can get a little bit of redemption from my White Dragon Riichi hand being stolen by the dealer Hanuman. I mean, look, I think they would be even more upset if that hand got stolen. So, I mean, what can I say? Wrong 7, buddy. Looking for the 4 or the 7. Unfortunately, not the best way. Looking at the wall, looking at the discards, looks like these tiles probably being used in people's hands. I mean, none of the bamboos are being discarded, so it's unlikely, but there's 20 tiles left, so one might come down. And just like I said, we hit the sumo. It's in the wall, and it's a nice solid hand. All simple is red 5 to get us 2,000 points. Just get us into second place. And I'm really, that's what's the play for right now. I mean, 4,200 points, well, no, 42,000 points, kind of a ways away. This is a second place game. Get them out of the dealer seat, so maybe we do have any chance in the world to catch them. And if they win another hand of the dealer seat, it's not looking good at all. So maybe we have a chance now if we can get a big hand strung together. But I mean, it's a bit of a pipe dream. I mean, we'd love to accept the 3 here. Yeah, let's discard the dragons. I mean, you can only hedge on so many things, right? Anyway, as I was saying, I won the first hand when I was playing in person. I won the first table. I went to the second table, and I got my butt kicked. Not in multiple ways. More ways than one, really. Like, I was, not only did I get, like, Rond all the time, I did win a few hands. I think I won a Mongon there, but it wasn't enough because I kept dealing into people and they weren't dealing into me. Like, there was this one hand, I was sitting there with 2 white dragons from the beginning, and I was like, oh, they gotta come out. And it went to exhaustive draw, and like the best player at the table turned to me and they were like, yeah, I had this, but I knew I wasn't discarding it. Like, well, why not, man? Come on. You just decided to know that I had the white dragons from the start. Like, they're telepathic sometimes. It makes no sense. But no, if that was all, I wouldn't be hyping this up as much. But I did I accidentally rond with an unrondable hand, which is embarrassing. I know, and it's unfortunate. This one. 3, 5, 7, pair of 8s, pair of 4s. I mean, I'll keep the 1 because the shape needs help, I suppose. But we have a lot of pairs in the hand that maybe do not deserve to be in our hand. Hopefully we can get them resolved at some point. Cheese all around the table. 2s, 8s. The 5 comes, that helps. And now I think we're probably going to disassemble this 1, 1, 2 shape. It's our weakest shape, right? We can keep the pair for now just in case, because we do have 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. So if we draw another pair, we can consider it. Love to see this. Now we discard the 4. Don't think we're going to be accepting any more Dora, though if I draw another Dora, maybe it would pain me a little bit. It looks like no one else is accepting any Dora either with the 4 call. I think we don't need the 5 now, and well, let's discard the 1. We don't have a lot of time. Our shapes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe the 1 should have been our shape. This helps. This helps. 7, 8, 9 is our shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the 1s probably was going to be our pair now that I think about it. I miscounted my shapes, right? Because what's our pair now? I mean, our weakest shape is probably the 5, 7, right? Our shapes are pair of 8s, 5, 7, 2, 3, and then these. And so the 9 doesn't help us, so I'm trying to think if there's any other out, right? Like maybe if we draw another 7, but even then we're missing a pair. So yeah, I think the 9's gone. The 4 comes. Some of this is interesting because we have a 2, 3, 4, 5 shape. Obviously the 6 would get us in Tempai if we do draw it. No, we don't need a 3. We don't have a lot of time. I think, yeah, we're in Tempai, right? It's just with an unfortunate weight, right? So it's almost perfect one away with the 5, 6, 6, but the weight's bad. So, I mean, worst case scenario, we're ending up waiting for. We don't need the 9. We end up fulfilling the 5, 6, 6 shape, and we're waiting on the 6 to come home. But I mean, sometimes this is how you have to play it. And now I will consider calling just to get into Tempai for the exhaustive draw because it looks like no one's winning this hand. A con comes out, you just want to stir up trouble. Really, that's what you're going for? Trying to stir up trouble? Oh, the 3. I mean, there's no chance here, but I'm not discarding the door, that's for sure. Probably not getting into Tempai anyway. Maybe I should start discarding safe tiles, but I mean, who am I? Like, I don't know what people need. What's the safest tile? I don't have any safe tiles. Can we get into Tempai with this? I mean, I'll call it just in case. No, not in Tempai. Let's discard the 2. Yeah, I didn't have enough time to check to see if that call would get me into Tempai, but it didn't matter anyway. Everyone's looking for the same tiles, and unfortunately, they pay out $3,000. And speaking of paying out $3,000, when I hit that Ron hand, that wasn't actually a Ron. They were like, I was like, my bad, guys. Like, what happens now? They were like, you need to pay us 3,000 points each. What? 3,000 points each? This is a highway robbery. What's going on here? I mean, okay, I get it because I just ruined the hand for everyone, but like, that's tough. So that's one of the reasons I lost the game, because I just chose to like destroy my odds. Don't need this 1. And the worst part is that it was a 5, 7, 8, 9 shape, right? And for some reason I thought it was a 6, 7, 8, 9, and so I discarded the 9 like way early into the round, right? But if I just discard the 5, I could have had a 7, 8, 9. It would have been a legal hand. So it's just tough all around. But so I was a little embarrassed. Oh, we love to see this. Let's discard the dragons. I was a little embarrassed, but then they told me like, hey, even in the big tournaments, like this happens all the time. So it made me feel a little better, I suppose. Speaking of feeling a little better, hand just got a lot better. Pair of 2 doors. I mean, this is what we need to get back in the game. We really don't want to be sitting in 3rd place here. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing to be sitting in 3rd place. It's unfortunate that we couldn't get into exhaustive draw. But I mean, what can you do? I mean, I could have cheated earlier on, maybe. Like, maybe when I'm looking at 20 tiles left, I should start thinking about it more. That could be the case. But this hand is coming together, actually. I mean, we're close, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. And we hit it, and this is exactly what I was talking about. The pair of 2s is just going to be our Riichi. And if we get lucky with these shapes, and we did, we drew the 7 with a single-sided weight, we're just in an early Riichi, and there's a lot of value here, and the weight's good. The 2 could easily come out. The 4 is not being used that much. I mean, the 5 maybe not discarded until later on into the round, but 2 is not the worst tile to wait on. And it's value, good weight. So I think I'm obligated to Riichi here, although I don't need to explain myself, I'm realizing. Because what are you going to do about it? It's a good Riichi. It's just my style. Like, I was watching the the Yusong video yesterday, where he got like help from a professional player, and she was just like, yeah, I don't like telling people this, but there really isn't like one good discard. Like, it's just style. And I'm like, you know what? That's a good motto to have. It's just my style. Sometimes when I discard the worst card, like Maka doesn't even have that on her radar and I'm discarding it. It's just my style, man. What are you going to do about it? And unfortunately, I guess my style is very good at D-ranking in Adept 2. So maybe not the best, but what can you do? What can you do? Anyway, we've been discarding a lot of tiles here. I mean, I guess it's only been 4 turns, but come on. Come to Poppy. Ideally, I'd like to run Kami on the left, but, you know, can't ask for too much in this game. The pawn comes. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Stop progressing your hands. Just discard what you need. Oh, it's devastating. This could be the game, actually. It's for Han as the dealer, and it is the game. So, I mean, that's pretty spicy, and it's a 3rd place. It's a 3rd place, and I don't know if I could have played... I mean... What did I do wrong in this game? I got into good tempis, I just didn't hit it. We only go down 7 points. I suppose that's good. Let's see how I did with the log, shall we? This is a short game. May run it back, actually. We'll see. I'll check the time after the review. Actually, I'll just check it now. See how we're doing. 18 minutes. You know what? Some people deserve an 18-minute game. Fine by me. Let's just do some analysis. Let's take a bit of time with the analysis, because we usually don't get to do that, and really see what went wrong. So obviously I lost to people with B's and C ranks, but I also had a B rank. So what can I say? Let's see how I played. I didn't write down any hands. The dealer Hanuman, I was there. The 1 discard's fine. I mean, this discard's pretty. It's pretty mixed, actually. I like the 1 because you got to hedge a little bit. And then, okay, I should discard the white dragon, but is a man not allowed to hedge? It's my style. And then I end up picking the 2nd white dragon, so that's pretty good. I choose the right discard here, which is a 4, which I like. And then, okay, this is interesting. It wants me to discard the white dragon. Now, I can't fault it because, like, the white dragon most likely at this point in the hand is gonna end up being the pair, right? 1's already gone. What's the chance you're... I mean, even if I like want to open up my hand for white dragon, like what? It's just a white dragon hand? Like, there's no point. In my eyes, hedge on the white dragon a little bit, discard this, and then, you know, if all hell breaks loose, maybe I can discard both for an all simples hand. Maybe. But it still thinks the 9's an okay discard, so I think that's fine. I keep the 9 for an extra turn, which I really shouldn't. Just get rid of the 9. Like, I mean, at least these are safe tiles. Like, this is one of the things I don't think about when playing this game. I'm just doing tile efficiency, and then I see 2 tiles that are both useless to me. I just pick one, right, at random. Usually the one I drew. But in this case, save the green dragon. It's a safe tile, 100% safe, just for later in the game. The 1's safe too. Like, just get rid of the 9. Anyway, finally discard the 9. I draw the red dragon, and the Riichi here is obvious, but I don't hit, so that's fine. I do end up winning a hand. Unfortunately, it's not the biggest hand. Let's see how I played this one. It's an A-. Discard the 1 when I don't need to. This is what I'm talking about. Like, both of these are kind of useless to me, but I should just discard the north. Like, what if I draw the 2, you know? It changes a lot of things. So I end up discarding the right things. This is an interesting one here, right? It wants me to discard the 4 or the 3. Now I was thinking about, like, do I get rid of this hand or this shape for the 4? And I think I know where it's coming from, because in my eyes, I'm seeing like, okay, you can still do a 3-4 with the pair of 4s, right? Or like you can do it, yeah, 3-4. I mean, the 6 is useless as well. I mean, maybe the 6 is a better discard in my head, but the 3 makes sense as well, because I think both these are going to end up discarding after you draw the 4, and then this is your shape, right? It's 1, 2, pair, and then make something out of these. So I get it, right? So I see that. What I end up doing is, it ends up working out as I get the shape improved, but I think I didn't do it in the most elegant way. I end up discarding the 3 here. Now I realize, like, hey, this is just going to be... Oh no, I end up discarding the west. But eventually I start tearing apart this shape, saying, hey, it's just going to be a 4 shape. But I do keep the option open for a 3-4 pair of 4s, which I think is valid here, right? It's valid. How do they like this call, by the way? It's a good call. I like that. Because you just got to win an easy hand, and you have the red 5, so it's good enough. And then this call, I think, is 100% probably. Yeah. And then you discard this, and then you're waiting on a good wait. And we end up sumoing it, which is nice. This hand, I think, is my weakest link, for sure. I should have gotten into Tempai way earlier. It wants me to... Okay, this is actually interesting, because I always wonder, like, okay, you have all these wins in your hand, right? Do you discard... I mean, obviously I know you discard... You keep the seat wind, right? Because people are less likely to use it. But it wants me to discard the east wind over the dragons. I don't particularly know why, because in my head it's the same, right? Everyone's fighting over everything. But maybe someone can explain that to me. It's just probably like a niche choice that the computer analyzes. But yeah, I end up discarding the east here. I end up getting rid of all of my honors eventually. And then I'm discarding the correct cards here. It doesn't like the 4 discards. It wants the 1 discard. Well, you know what? I find the 1 discard eventually. But is a man not... Like, look. Okay, I guess like the pipe dream situation is you draw another 5 or something. You get pure double sequence. But... I mean, at this point in the hand, I'm still thinking like 1 is the pair. Right? But I guess it's way easier to look at all simples, right, from this situation. So just get rid of the 1. I eventually do get rid of the 1s, right, which is the correct discard, which I like, right? And I keep the 9 over this discard, but I'm gonna have to discard the 9 eventually, because I think I'm right saying it's not worth it, right? Oh, interesting. It wants me to discard the 8. I suppose it's not the worst thing, because you still have the pair here in this situation, right? You go 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then even if you don't use this shape as a pair, you still have a good pair weight with the 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So I see this. Now the problem with this is that, like, basically what I'm doing is saying, I have one shape here, the 7, 8, 8. Two shapes here, the 5, 6, 6. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm essentially guaranteeing that I'm going to have kind of a lousy time because, like, let's say both of these aren't used for pairs. I'm looking for a pair here. I see it, I suppose. But it's mixed, right? Or it's actually perfectly mixed. So I can't even be mad. I choose it's my style. I choose the right style. It wants me to discard the 6 here instead of the 3. In my eyes, it's the 3 no matter what. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Because what, you have 2, 3, and then 3, 4, 5? I suppose that is decent. It's decent because it's the worst shape in this situation, right? Because look, we only have a 4 shape situation here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to, our weakest shape is this. This is technically 2 shapes, the 2, 3, 4, 5. So I see keeping this, but again, it's mixed, you know? And then I end up discarding, I end up drawing the correct cards. It doesn't like the 7 here. Why is that? Why is that? I mean, I'm kind of folding here. It likes the 5 better. In my eyes, the 5 is like such a dangerous tile. I mean, I suppose it keeps the hand alive, maybe? But I don't know, the hand's dead at this point. Like, you can't discard this. This seems like a better fold, but maybe I'm missing something. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. The 5 is just got discarded. It is safe. I just missed that. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm focused on tile efficiency so much, I just miss everything. And then, yeah, the 5's obviously the fold here. And then the final hand with the A+, I mean, we're going through every single hand today. This is a deep analysis session. The 1 gets discarded. This all seems 5. I mean, I knew at the time this 1 didn't need to be discarded, but what am I going to accept the 2? Maybe. Probably would accept the 2, but that's okay. This hand is unfortunate because we hit the 2 Doras eventually after we discard all our honor tiles. This is mixed. That's fine. And you got a Riichi here. I mean, this is just the ideal situation. We got lucky. We really got lucky in the time we both needed it. And unfortunately, we got robbed. Now, let's see how it's going. The 5s, unfortunately, were being used in that hand. The 2 is in the hand. I mean, look, the 1-2 shape can definitely come out. It just never did. It's just unfortunate. And I guess it's just not our game. I mean, big hands all around, but not for me. Only down 7 points, so it's not the worst case scenario. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the extended analysis section. If you enjoyed maybe the analysis section, maybe I'll do some more longer analysis at the end of the videos. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. It's less fun than playing the game for me, obviously, because I don't want to go through all my mistakes, but it's good for learning, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for watching if you made it this far. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.